Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Man with Unsolved Tarot Mysteries. How you guys doing? Eternal Believe 1111 is my cash out. If you guys are interested in donating to my channel, you will find my email in my description box. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, being said, what's up, y'all? 22 seconds, Sagittarius. This is your reading, Sag. You got another reading coming out, so you already had a bonus reading this month. Now you got a triple bonus. What you said, 3-3, the trifecta. I heard that, Sagittarius. Okay, Sag. Because you rule the angels, the prophets, things of that nature. So going in between realms, the intercessor. Sagittarius, you had some channel messages to come out. The first one was the word arms came out. Arms, like your arms on your body. Army, armor. So from that I got arms, army, armor. I got authority, healer, author, arthritis as well, because arthritis and healer, Chiron, Sagittarius, you could have a lot of Chiron placements in your chart, or wherever your Chiron placement may be at in your chart. Sagittarius, you've been through some things in life, and you have the armor of God on you. You are walking in the armor of God. You are an authoritative figure here. You give authoritative delivery, messages, direction, and instruction. Say the sergeant 144 is in the building. You are a soldier for God. You're a prophet or a prophetess here, Sagittarius. You know when to hold them or fold them. Sagittarius, hold them or fold them. So Sagittarius, this tells me you are wise with your money dealings, contracts, endeavors. You know when to hold them and fold them. Hold them or fold them, Sagittarius. You will not spend money that is unnecessary, is what I'm hearing. Purchase items, things that don't serve you. You could be a teacher of some sort, a philosopher, or a student. You could be in college or high school, middle school. I would say high school, because you should be 18 and older watching this reading. Okay, period. Now, but you know, Sag, this world is interesting. Okay, Sagittarius, you know when to shoot your target. You know when to go to war. That could be for shooting your target, your job life, home life, career life. You know when to make advances or go forth with open opportunities. Even in war, you can find an opportunity to create optimism, which is happiness, positivity, and in that creation of alchemizing a negative situation, Sagittarius cause you to win a war, a victory. You could have Aries or Scorpio placements in your birth chart. Sagittarius, you could be a content creator, somebody that create board games, have a patent, or thinking about creating a patent to create board games of some sort. Hold them or fold them. Sagittarius, you could be from Texas, thinking about moving to Texas, know somebody from Texas. What did they say? Texas poker. Sagittarius, a person that created the Texas poker game could be a Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, 8 arms. The octopus, it has 3 hearts. 8 arms, Sagittarius. This is saying that because the Milky Way, the galaxy that we live is in the arms of Sagittarius. We know that an octopus has 8 arms, Sagittarius. So this says you get a lot of things done at one time. Octopus has 3 hearts, Sagittarius. So as a human, how that would be relative to you, Sagittarius, because I said the word relative, you could be doing something for a relative. You could be utilizing compare and contrasting facts or manners relative what relates in your life right now. Going back, because we do have 6 planets in retrograde, so you could be brainstorming, Sagittarius, looking over some things from the past life, from here to now. I did put out a reading called Aquarius from here to now, probably about a month ago or 2 months almost, Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius or has Aquarian placements in your birth chart, Sagittarius. The way an octopus relates to a human, to me, Sagittarius, this tells me your perspective and your perception, because I said to me, and that's perception, the way you perceive things. And we do know that Sagittarius rules perception, philosophy, higher knowledge, higher learning, knowledge, and wisdom. So, Sagittarius, the way that an octopus relates to a human is because an octopus has three hearts. In a human, we have our brain, our heart, and our soul, which is like the solar plexus chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra itself is like it has its own brain, which is the intuition. So to me, that is how we are relative to an octopus, because octopus has three hearts, and our human body has a brain which itself has its own functions, a heart which itself has its own functions, and our soul which itself possesses and has its own functions, which is the intuition. The brain is thoughts, and the heart pumps the blood. And even if you are in a coma, Sagittarius, your heart still pumps the blood, and your intuition, now you could be perceived as brain dead by most, or in the carnal mind by the people on this side, but in the spiritual realm, you could be perceived as in a state of rest for one's energy. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarius, but you could be in the 4-1's energy if a person is in a coma, and that could just say they are in a meditative state and on the other side with God, does not necessarily mean they are deceased or cannot still function. Because when I was in medical school and CNA school, they told me that even when your loved one is in a coma, you should still tell them that you love them, because they can still hear you, because sound is the first thing that God give us so that we can be able to communicate. So, Sagittarius, this says to me that you are studying anatomy, the body. You are studying spiritual science. You could be receiving a lot of downloads and prophecies, and you need to be documenting, writing these things down, Sagittarius, so that you can be able to speak effectively and efficiently what it is God is wanting you to teach the collective. Sagittarius, you could like candy bars, Milky Way candy bars, because Sagittarius rules the Milky Way, the galaxy. Or you could just like to eat chocolate. Moldavite crystal, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, because that is a healing stone that is really good for Aquarian people to do soul work. So, Sagittarius, this tells me you could be focused on balancing your solar plexus chakra or your root chakra right now. You are doing a lot of meditative healing practices, studies. Even if you are just going to heal people in your family, visiting people in a nursing home, clinic, things of that nature, or just learning this information so that you will be able to heal somebody if you come in physical contact with them. So you are preparing to be a great Samaritan here, Sagittarius, or you are already perceived as a great Samaritan, 822 amongst your community, Sagittarius. So this tells me you could be a YouTuber of some sort, a spiritual advisor, a counselor, a teacher of some sort, a healer, a nurse, a kinesiologist, which is a person that studied body mechanics and teach body mechanics and movements, work with athletes, things of that nature. And 844 help to heal their body, to get them back in shape, to get back in the game. Okay, Sagittarius, say you make sure people stay in the game that way. I'm hearing Jumpman. You could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius, because Michael Jordan is an Aquarius, and we know Jumpman is related to Michael Jordan. Sagittarius, you could own shoes or a clothing line of some sort, or could be thinking about owning shoes, clothing line. You could be launching a clothing line, because I said Jumpman, and jump is like lunch. Or God could just be launching you out into the forefront, Sagittarius, to teach people how to take a jump, a new leap, a new beginning with God. This is giving me the food energy. So you are just studying new criteria and information so that you may be able to be 933 launched out, so that you could jump off when God send you out there. You'll be prepared and ready. Sagittarius, I heard that. So this Moldavite crystal, Sagittarius, is really good for soul work. It helps to align you with your soul purpose, your spiritual path and journey. It will help protect your intuition, your higher calling, your spiritual base practice, jobs, things of that nature, Sagittarius. So I'm gonna let you go because you about to jump, man, that boy up to something. Woo! And it was 10 minutes when I started singing that, so you just jumped off in a portal. You could be astral traveling, Sagittarius. Like I said, going over some information, receiving new downloads, things of that nature. Or you could just be extremely focused on your success because 10 minutes, portal, Capricorn rules success. You could have Capricorn placements in your chart or be affiliated with a Capricorn, Sun, like Sagittarius. However, you are extremely successful. You are extremely blessed, baby. And you have an astonishing, amazing 10:33 rest of the evening. Shalom, shalom, Sagittarius. So more to be.